giving you the best shots I can here with the glare off of the screen.
I thought I'll bring my field monitor actually.
Well, hopefully this works with this errors message here.
We hit 644 if you want to go live. Go ahead.
From Northern Cambria, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Heritage Conference Championship game tonight, featuring the same two teams that played this game last year. West Shamokin won the title last year. Who wins it this year? Conemaugh Valley or the West Shamokin Wolves? Do they repeat? That is the question of the night that will be solved over the next hour and a half, 2 hours, as we're getting set to play some softball tonight. It is Renda Digital TV. I'd like to thank our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and 5-Star Motorsports, for their participation, and for all of our sponsors helping to bring you the action here tonight. And we greet you and can't wait to get this one underway here tonight from Northern Cambria High School. Coming back, going to give you our starting lineups, get you set for this softball championship game here on Renda Digital TV.
MC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giant's got the cure. At 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
Welcome back to Northern Cambria. It's Conemaugh Valley against West Shamokin for the Heritage Conference Softball Championship tonight. Here are your starting lineups for the Blue Jays coming into the game at 16-3. Batting leadoff is their center fielder, Kylie Ferguson. In the 2-hole is Madison McCleister, the shortstop. Megan Bulak, the catcher, will hit third. The cleanup hitter is the pitcher tonight, Maddie Biter. In left field, batting fifth is Lane Poborski. Danny Toth is at third base and batting sixth. Hitting in the 7-hole is Kendra Dietz, the second baseman. Abibel Winkleman is the designated player tonight, and she will bat eighth. And Allison Stifler, the right fielder, bats ninth. The flex player is the first baseman, Ava Schellhammer. And for West Shamokin, batting leadoff tonight, the shortstop, Avery Elkin. Followed by Abby Kimmel, the freshman, at third base. Then Leah Mondi, the pitcher, batting third. The cleanup hitter is Cam Vandervoort, the catcher, who hit 2 home runs in this championship game last year. One of them right over our heads and over to the bus. Maddie Karen in right field will bat fifth tonight. Evie Grants, the second baseman, bats sixth. In the 7 slot, it's Zoe Bennett, the designated player. In the 8-hole, it's Colby Elkin batting 8 and playing center field. And the left fielder, Lainey Gorley, will bat ninth. The flex player is the first baseman, Briar McClafferty. So those are your lineups for this ball game here tonight. For Conemaugh Valley, it is Ferguson, McCleister, and Belak, Biter, Poborski, and Toth, Dietz, Winkleman, and Stifler, the batting order. For West Shamokin, Elkin, Kimmel, and Mondi, Vandervoort, Karen, and Grants, Bennett, Colby Elkin, Gorley, and that is your 1 through 9 hitters. McClafferty is the first baseman, and the first baseman also is the flex player for Conemaugh Valley, and that is Schellhammer. Coming up, we'll get you set for this one as the coaches and the captains meet with the umpires, and soon we'll be playing championship softball right here on Renda Digital TV.
Life is full rock, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Back at Northern Cambria, still at home plate with the umpires and the team captains meeting with the coaches, and soon we'll get ready to get this one underway. Mention that these two teams have played once before this season, and that was on April the 16th, a game that was won by West Shamokin. The final score there was 4-1 as the Wolves came up with a run in the second inning that tied the game, actually. Conemaugh Valley had scored in the first, then West Shamokin with 2 in the fourth, and a single run in the sixth to set the final at 4-1 in that game for the West Shamokin Wolves, who were the victorious squad that night. Let's see if I can get the rest of it. No, it's not there. Okay. At any rate, that was the final then. Last year in this championship game, the final was 5-1, and in that one, Conemaugh Valley had taken first inning lead as well, but that was answered very well by West Shamokin. So the pitching matchup tonight, the two obviously best pitchers for these two teams, and in fact, Leah Mondi, the pitcher for West Shamokin, what a season she has had. It's just amazing as she comes into the game with a record of 19-0. She is the winning pitcher in all of their 19 games. And what do you hear some of these numbers? In 106 innings, she has given up 56 hits, only 14 earned runs in 106 innings, which is amazing. That's a .92 earned run average. And of 1,501 pitches thrown, she has thrown only one wild pitch and hit only one batter. And she's only walked 25 on the season to go along with 144 strikeouts. That's a pretty solid pitching effort. But then for Conemaugh Valley, they're a very good pitching ball club as well. Biter, the pitcher tonight, is 7-2 with a 2.14 ERA. And for her, she's got 59 innings thrown, so many more, less than thrown so far this season from Leah Mondi. 53 hits, 30 runs, 18 of them earned runs. She has walked 21. She has struck out 69. And wild pitches, she's very good as well. Just one wild pitch for her, and she's hit no batters on the season. So these are two very accomplished pitchers. We can expect that even as good as these ball clubs are hitting the softball, that we're going to see our share of strikeouts as well. Two teams getting set to take the field. West Shamokin will be the home team. I want to tell you about IRMC Primary Care at Nanny Glow. Michael Jungwa, CRNP, and Dr. Vijay Malhotra are welcoming new primary care patients there at the new IRMC Primary Care at Nanny Glow. You can give them a call at 814-749-3572. If you do not have a primary care physician, you know what? Everybody needs one. Everybody needs a primary care physician, and they are there just for that purpose for you. IRMC Primary Care at Nanny Glow, William Penn Avenue, Suite 3, and give them a call, 814-749-3572. Say, I want to get established as a patient here and get those yearly checkups, the screenings, everything that the doctor recommends. You don't know what the doctor is recommending unless you go see the doctor, right? So that's the deal. Let's take a look at this Conemaugh Valley lineup that Leah Mondi will be facing tonight. Kylie Ferguson is the leadoff hitter. She's batting, what do you hear the batting averages? 342 for Ferguson. Maddie McCleister will step into the batter's box tonight, hitting 395. And the third hole hitter is Megan Belak. How about a 439 batting average on the season? That's solid stuff. And these numbers are numbers they posted earlier today. They have since updated those numbers, and they've only gotten better. So they didn't have all of the statistics compiled as of earlier today, but they sent them to me late, too late for me to get them printed out. But just getting an idea of the batting averages that this team carries in. West Shamokin's just as impressive. We'll get to them. But right now we're getting ready for the national anthem, which will be played on, it looks like, trumpet and saxophone tonight here from Northern Cambria. Let's quiet down and see if we can't hear them. Dan Pajak, the athletic director here at Northern Cambria, reading the rules of good conduct for fans. And here comes the national anthem. Nicely done by a couple of the students from Northern Cambria High School, the national anthem here today. And we get set to bring you championship softball, West Shamokin and Conemaugh Valley. Mentioned those West Shamokin numbers. They are complete for the season so far. And for the West Shamokin Wolves, for them tonight, you take a look at their batting averages heading into this game here tonight. Avery Elkin on the season. Avery batting .350. Abby Kimmel, the freshman's had a really good season, batting .475. Leah Mondi batting .458 on the season. She's got 3 home runs as well. And Cam Vandervoort, a .644 batting average. .644 for Cam. Maddie Kern in right field. Maddie batting .327. Evie Grants, the second baseman for West Shamokin, batting .314. Zoe Bennett is the designated player tonight, and Zoe batting .167. Colby Elkin batting .326, and Eleni Gorley for West Shamokin this season batting .367. Those are some hefty batting averages for the 19-0 West Shamokin Wolves. Conemaugh Valley coming in to this softball game here tonight with a record of 16-3. So the teams are being introduced, and West Shamokin heading right out to their playing positions. And we will then get this one underway. Championship softball, the night is looking good. There is a slight chance of rain tonight, but we're hoping that that holds off. They said around 7 o'clock, which is right about now, and we've got nothing but sunshine here for this game. We thank you for joining us here on Renda Digital TV. We want to, again, thank our presenting co-sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and 5-Star Power Sports. 5-Star Mitsubishi, it doesn't get better than this. 5-Star Power Sports Yamaha, the ride of your life. So the teams take the field. We are ready to play some championship softball here tonight. Conemaugh Valley first to the plate. They are the visiting team. And here's your West Shamokin defense. Third to first, Abby Kimmel's at third base. Avery Elkin at short. Evie Grants is the second baseman. Briar McClafferty at first. Left to right, Laney Gorley, Colby Elkin in center field, and Maddie Kern in right field for West Shamokin. And the catcher is Cameron Vandervoort. And the pitcher is Leah Mondi. Warm-ups being completed. And Leah finishes hers. She'll face Ferguson, McCleister, and Belak here in the top of the first. Kylie Ferguson, senior, batting .342, 38 at-bats, 13 hits. She's got, well, I'm not going to give the total numbers because I don't believe those numbers are complete. I do know this, though. We're ready to go. And Leah Mondi in the circle, ready to get this one underway. 4-man umpiring crew, and here's the first pitch of the championship game in the Heritage Conference. It's low for a ball. Righty on righty. And the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2 balls. No strikes on Ferguson. Leadoff hitter in this ball game. A 2-0 pitch on the way from Leah Mondi. And that is grounded toward second base. Evie Grants, the underhand toss to McClafferty, 1 away. Madison McCleister, the daughter of Coach Paula McCleister, batting .395, 1 away. The number 2 hitter in the top of the first inning. And she'll swing and miss at the first pitch from Mondi. No balls and a strike. McCleister in there again, and the windup in the pitch. This one is popped out of play off the right side. And Mondi's in a pitcher's count here. No balls, 2 strikes. Back into the circle she goes, and the 0-2. That's down low for a ball. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One away, nobody on, and a 1-2 pitch on the way. And that is lined into left field. That's a base hit. First hit of the game belongs to Conemaugh Valley. McCleister is on with 1 away. Megan Belak to the plate next. Megan batting .439. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the first inning. And you will hear the wind. It's very strong blowing in our microphone. Belak steps in. Mondi has kept that ball low in the strike zone. This is a high fly ball to right field. Kern is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. For Maddie Biter. She is Conemaugh Valley's pitcher tonight. Biter batting .351. 2 outs and a runner on first. Here in the first, Mondi's pitch. Inside. But did he ring her up there? He did. So no balls and a strike. And the 0-1. Popped foul out of play again. And Biter finds herself in an 0-2 hole with the runner on first and 2 away here. Top of the first, no score. Mondi trying to close out this inning. The 0-2 pitch. And again, it's popped out of play. Biter hanging tough. No balls and 2 strikes. On the cleanup hitter for the Blue Jays. That's low for a ball. 1-2. Inning started with the ground out to Grants at second base, the single by McCleister, the fly out to right by Belak. Biter now, a 1-2 pitch, and it's up high, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Maddie Biter. Mondi checking her wristband. Now the 2-2 pitch. Inside, the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that is ball 4. That puts 2 on with 2 away here in the first inning for Lane Poborski. .385 the batting average. Center fielder Colby Elkin takes a step back. She's got some power. First and second, 2 away. Top of the first, up high, ball 1 to Poborski. A 1-0. That is down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Oh, no, he rung her up. It's a ball and a strike. Got to get used to your umpiring style, and I'm getting used to this gentleman's. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Now Mondi got ahead of Biter, no balls and 2 strikes. She's ahead here of Poborski. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs and 2 on for Conemaugh Valley. The pitch grounded toward third. Fielded there by Kimmel, steps on the bag, and that'll retire the side. The out goes 5-0. We played a half an inning. No score. Heritage Conference Championship softball action here on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, and he qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get
3:26 coming into the game. And she'll take the hit by pitch, and that is the first batter hit by a pitch all season long by Maddie Biter, according to what they posted. Abby Kimmel, the freshman third baseman, to the plate for the Wolves. She'll square around. She'll get the bunt down, but it's out of play. It's foul. Kimmel coming into this game tonight. With a .475 batting average, 22 runs driven in, 4 doubles, a triple, and a homer. And an 0-1 pitch on the way. She'll square around again. It's up high. The ball and a strike. And on the appeal, it is a ball. No. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. So he did grant the appeal. She did go after it. Now the pitch from Biter. And this one is driven into deep left field and out of here. Abby Kimmel drives it over the left center field fence, and West Shamokin takes a 2-1 lead, or 2-0 lead. And just as last year's championship game started with the first inning home run by Cam Vanderboort, this year starts with a 2-run shot from Kimmel. So West Shamokin jumps out on top, 2-0. And Leah Mondi steps in. Mondi batting .458 on the season. 21 runs driven in, and she'll pop this one foul. 5 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs on the season for Leah. So The inning starts with a hit batsman followed by a 2-run home run. And the pitch, that one's fouled out of play. No balls, 2 strikes on Mondi. Cam Vandervoort waits on deck. Bases empty, 2 runs in, nobody out for West Shamokin here in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch, fouled out of play once again. 0-2. Mondi steps in. The 0-2 pitch. And swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 away. That brings Vandervoort to the plate. In this championship game last year, Cam Vandervoort had 2 home runs. One was to right center, the other to straightaway center that cleared us and rolled all the way to the bus that is parked in the same spot this year as it was last year. Vandervoort, left-handed hitter, looks at a ball. One and 0, and the pitch. And Vandervoort drives this one toward left. Oh, a good grab out there. Nice job by Lane Poborski to flag that one down. And there are 2 away from Matty Kern. Matty batting .327 on the year. 2 outs. Nobody on. 2 runs in. It's 2-0 West Shamokin, bottom of the first inning. And Biter with the pitch. That one's to the backstop, 1-0. Karen steps in there again. Biter in the circle, and the 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes on Kern, with Evie Grants waiting on deck. Two outs in the inning, a 2-0 pitch. And this one is lifted towards center. Charging is Ferguson, and she will make the catch, and that'll end the bottom of the first inning. But the Wolves get 2 on the 2-run home run by Abby Kimmel. We've played an inning in this Heritage Conference Championship game. 2-0 West Shamokin on Renda Digital TV.
Life in full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercrafts, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Top of the second inning, 2-0 West Shamokin Heritage Conference Championship action tonight from Northern Cambria. For Conemaugh Valley, the third baseman Danny Toth leads it off. Kendra Dietz and Abigail Winkleman. The scheduled 2 and 3 hitters in this inning. Leah Mondi gets set to work this second inning, and that's up high for a ball to Toth. Mondi checks that wristband again, and here is the 1-0. Foul back, a ball and a strike. Wind picks up. That wind is blowing straight out. So if you get a ball up into the air, you might be able to drive it out of here. And there is one up into the air toward left and over toward the fence, and just foul, almost home run distance, and just over the fence as Gorley gave chase. Very, very little room in foul territory here at this field. There will not be a lot of fouled outs in this game. A ball and 2 strikes, and this one is lifted into center field and deep. But there to make the catch for the Wolves is Colby Elkin, and there's one away. Kendra Dietz steps to the plate. I've always pronounced that Dietz, but they're going Dietz, so I will too. Kendra, the second baseman for Conemaugh Valley. Mondi as Dietz squares around and bunts it foul. Button for a base hit there. Kimmel charging from third, so she will play up. And the first baseman, McClafferty, also is in. No balls and a strike, one away. Top of the second inning. That's a ball, 1-1. 2-0, West Shamokin with the lead thanks to the 2-run homer by Kimmel. A 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. One and 2. That one's pop foul. One away and a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way. And that's in the dirt. Count evens up at 2-2. Wind picks up again. Still blowing out. The 2-2 pitch, and that is popped straight up. Vandervoort back toward the backstop, and she will make the catch. And that, I believe, is in foul territory. So, making a liar out of me. I said there wouldn't be very many opportunities for foul ball outs, but there was one right there. That brings Abigail Winkleman, the designated player, to the plate. Two away, nobody on. Here in the second, 2-0, West Shamokin. Undefeated at 19-0, looking for win number 20 on the season. And squaring around to bunt is Winkleman. Ball is low, it's 1-0. Mondi. Check the wristband and the pitch. Down low. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here in the second. This one is down low. And it's 3-0. Inning started with a fly out to center, followed by a foul out to the catcher. Now 3 balls, no strikes on Winkleman for Conemaugh Valley. And Mondi with the pitch, and that is down low, ball 4. That is the second walk of the game. issued by Leah. Allison Stifler, the right fielder, will step in for Conemaugh Valley. Stifler, a freshman. Batting 174 on our partial stats. And this pitch is down low. Vandervoort, the left-handed catcher for West Shamokin. The ball and no strike, so that is 5 straight balls thrown by Leah. And she'll get a swinging strike there. It's 1-1. 2 outs and a runner on first in a 2-0 game. West Shamokin the lead. Conemaugh Valley at the plate. And Stifler will foul this one back. It's 1-2. Mondi to the back of the circle. Batter steps back in. Number 9 hitter for the Blue Jays. And the pitch is low. 2-2 now. So 2-2 in a 2-0 game in the second inning. And here comes Leah's pitch. Popped up. Mondi is going to call for it, and she will make the catch in fair territory, and that will end the top of the second inning. We head to the bottom of the second, 2-0. West Shamokin the lead. Championship softball action in the Heritage Conference on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
We move to the bottom of the second inning. West Shamokin leading Conemaugh Valley 2-0. And for the Wolves, Evie Grant, Zoe Bennett, and Colby Elkin, the scheduled hitters. Grant's the sophomore second baseman, steps in. And Biter's first pitch is down low for a ball. Evie on the season batting .314. And the 1-0 pitch is down low. 12 hits on the season, 4 of them doubles for Evie. And this one is popped into left field, back near the fence, and wow, that went off the glove of the left fielder Poborski, and Ferguson was there backing it up, and she caught the ball. So a really nice play by Kylie Ferguson to make that catch, and we're calling that an F8, even though the out is recorded 7-8. And there's one away. There's a strike to Zoe Bennett. Zoe, the designated player, hits for McClafferty. I shouldn't say that. Down low, 2-0. One out. Second inning, 2-0. West Shamokin with the lead. And that one is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. And Bennett is back in there. The 2-2 is down low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind picking up again, as you can hear through the microphone. And here's the pitch. And that is fouled off to the right side. So another full count pitch is on the way. And Biter delivers. Foul back, staying alive. Zoe Bennett at the plate for West Shamokin. One out here in the bottom of the second inning. The Wolves leading it 2-0. And the payoff pitch is up high. She walked her. It's a good at-bat by Zoe Bennett. She moves to first, and Colby Elkin comes to the plate. Colby, the center fielder, batting .326 on the season. And she'll take it low for a ball. One on and one away here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 West Shamokin. Elkin digs in there again. Biter the pitch. And that's up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Championship action in the Heritage Conference. A rematch of last year's game, which was won by West Shamokin 5-1. Here's a 2-0 pitch to Elkin, and she'll foul that back and out of play. It's 2-1. Biter back into the circle. And a 2-1 pitch. High drive fly ball. Shallow right field, and coming in and dropping the softball is Conemaugh Valley, and they're going to get the force play at second base. How about that? I put my head down, and as I did, I missed the fact that after Allison Stiffwood dropped the ball, the runner at first had held, and Stiffwood was able to pick it up and get the force play at second base. So the force will go 9-4, and Elkin will be at first on a fielder's choice. So Elkin remains on first base now. And there are 2 outs for Lainey Gorley. A swinging strike for her. And that's up high for a ball. So you have to feel for Bennett there at first base. And she was not able to beat the force at second. Here comes a 1-1 pitch to Gorley, and she'll foul that one back. Laney batting .367. A freshman. Two away, 2-0. West Shamokin in the bottom of the second inning. Runner on first. And the pitch. And that's driven down the right side. And there to make the catch and retire the side is Stifler, and that'll end the second inning. 2-0 West Shamokin at the end of 2. Heritage Conference Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chalakta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Back at Northern Cambria getting set for the third inning, IRMC Primary Care at Naniglow, Michael Jungwa, CRNP, and Dr. Vijay Malhotra are welcoming new primary care patients. Give them a call at 814-749-3572. Get established with a primary care physician courtesy of IRMC Primary Care at Naniglow. William Penn Avenue, Suite 3 in Naniglow, IRMC Primary Care at Naniglow. We move to the third inning with West Shamokin holding a 2-0 lead. First pitch swinging and fouling out to McClafferty at first is Conemaugh Valley's Kylie Ferguson. So her second at bat. She is 0 for 2. And Maddie McCleister will step to the plate. Singled in the first. The Wolves scoring 2 in the top of the first inning, or in the bottom of the first, I should say. And there is a ball to McCleister. Leah Mondi works her third inning. She has worked all but one inning of this season for West Shamokin. Low for a ball. Back in the circle, and the pitch, and this one is popped to the shortstop. Behind the second base bag, Avery Elkin makes the catch, 2 away. For Megan Belak, she flew out to right field her first time up. Belak, their most dangerous hitter. She can put a charge into a ball. You want to face her if you're West Shamokin with nobody on base, and that's exactly the situation they have right now here in the third. 2 away, outside for a ball to Belak. Two outs, nobody on. Top of the third inning, and the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Mondi into the circle again. The 1-1 is grounded to third. Bobbled there by Kimmel. Calmly picks it up. The throw across the field, and she gunned her down. What a play there by Abby Kimmel, the freshman, from the third base bag, and that'll end the top of the third inning. The Wolves lead it 2-0. Heritage Conference Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
You've got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
We move to the bottom of the third inning with West Shamokin leading Conemaugh Valley 2-0 in this Heritage Conference Championship game. And the Wolves in this third inning will send to the plate Avery Elkin, Abby Kimmel, and Leah Mondi, the top of the order. And Avery steps in, hit by a pitch in the first at-bat of the game for West Shamokin. Later scored on the home run by Kimmel. 2-0 West Shamokin. And Biter's first pitch is fouled back. Bit of a reset here. Pick up the rosin bag for Biter. And the 0-1. And this one is lifted high into the air, and that will elude the catcher. Belak unable to get there. It's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes now. New life here for Elkin. That's a good break. The 0-2 pitch. Low for a ball. And it's 1-2. Elkin, the shortstop, takes it up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Avery came into the game batting .350 on the season. The 2-2. That's lined sharply into left field, a base hit. Second hit of the night for West Shamokin. Puts a runner on first with nobody out for Abby Kimmel, who homered to deep left center in her first at-bat, the freshman. That was after Elkin had reached on the hit-by pitch and after Kimmel had squared around to bunt unsuccessfully on 2 pitches. We'll see what the order is here. Bunting again, and she will take a ball. One and 0. And the pitch, swinging away this time, lifted into center field. Ferguson is there, and she'll make the catch. 1 away. Mondi steps to the plate. Leah struck out her first time up. She bats with the runner on first and 1 out. Leah batting .458 coming into the game. 2-0 West Shamokin here in the bottom of the third inning. And it's up high for a ball. In there again. Biter into the circle. And here's the pitch. Down low. He'll throw down to first, but Elkin is back. Two and 0. Mondi digs in. Biter, the pitch. That's down low. 3 balls and no strikes now on Mondi. Doubt she'd have the green light here, but we'll see what Coach Gary Stewart does. And that is in there for a strike. It's 3-1, taking all the way. West Shamokin with the 2-run home run, the only 2 runs of the game. That came in the first. We're in the third now, and a 3-1 pitch, and that is lined foul down the left side. Count goes full with 1 away. And the runner Elkin on first, Mondi. In there again. Biter the pitch. And that is into left field, and that short hopped the left fielder. It was hard to figure. Okay. Now, is the runner tied up, Elkin, or not? There's confusion. That's a double play? That was a double play. She caught the ball in left field. Her throw went through to first base to double off the runner. So it did not short hop the left fielder. The left fielder, Poborski, made the play, and then the throw to first to double her off, and that's the end of 3. 2-0, West Shamokin the lead on Renda Digital TV.
Life is full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercrafts, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
Back at Northern Cambria, where it is 2-0 West Shamokin as we head to the 4th inning. The play that ended that third was a bit confusing. The line drive that looked like it might have short hopped the left fielder Poborski, but she actually caught that at shoe top, and then she relayed it to the shortstop McCleister, who threw to first to double off Elkin at first base. So we moved to the third with West Shamokin leading it by a score of 2-0. And for Conemaugh Valley, it's Biter, Poborski, and Toth. Biter walked her first time up. She'll ground this one to short. First pitch swinging. Over to first. Elkin to McClafferty, 1 away. IRMC Primary Care at Naniglow. Michael Jungwa, CRNP, and Dr. Vijay Malhotra welcoming new primary care patients. Give them a call at 814-749-3572. You know that you should have a primary care physician to be your baseline of health. William Penn Avenue, Suite 3 in Naniglow. That's IRMC Primary Care at Naniglow. 1 away. And first pitch swinging again and popping up in foul territory to Kimmel. And that's 2 quick outs here in the 4th. 2 pitches, 2 outs. And Danny Toth will come to the plate. A fly out to center field her first time up. Let's see if Lee is leading a charmed life here and can get 3 outs on 3 pitches. And almost she fouls it out of play. Fourth inning, 2-0 West Shamokin. Toth, the third baseman. The pitch up high. A ball and a strike. Pretty quick moving softball game so far. Pitches into left field. That's a base hit. So Toth is on first with 2 outs for Kendra Dietz. Only the second hit of the night for Conemaugh Valley. Puts a runner on first with 2 away. Dietz fouled out to the catcher her first time up. Pitch is up high for a ball. Leamondi works her 4th inning here for West Shamokin. And the pitch swung on and missed. 1-1. There have not been many swings and misses for either of these teams tonight. Good contact teams. That's up high. Combined record of these two ball clubs, 35-3, 19-0 for West Shamokin. 2-1 pitch on the way here to Dietz, and she'll swing and miss. It's 2-2. Mondi. Into the circle she goes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The first strikeout of the night for Leah Mondi. We have played 3.5. It is West Shamokin 2, Conemaugh Valley nothing on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. West Shamokin leading at 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits for West Shamokin. No runs on 2 hits for Conemaugh Township. And for the Wolves, Cameron Vandervoort, Maddie Kern, and Evie Grants, the scheduled hitters. Vandervoort, a fly out to left field. Really good play by Poborski to haul that one in the first inning. So Vandervoort steps in again for her second at bat of the night. She'll take it outside. Cameron, the catcher, has tremendous power. And Biter, the pitch. That's low into the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes on the West Shamokin catcher. A 2-0 pitch on the way for Vandervoort. 3 balls and no strikes. Likely taking here. No, she's swinging away and she fouls it off. 3-1. Vandervoort has great power going the other way, too. And there it goes. That one is going to be gone. She absolutely hammers it out of here to left center field. Once more, it's Cameron Vandervoort with a home run for West Shamokin. That's the third that she's hit in these 2 championship games, and the Wolves take a 3-0 lead. Her second home run last year went out in that exact same spot. You can just tell the way the ball comes off her bat. 3-0 Wolves with Maddie Kern to the plate for West Shamokin. So 2 home runs tonight for the Wolves. And here in the bottom of the 4th inning, they lead it 3-0. The pitch to Kern is a strike. A fly out to center field for Kern, her first time up. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball. It's 1-1. A ball and a strike. Nobody out. The pitch. That one is driven deep and out of here to left. Off the roof of the pavilion. Back-to-back home runs for the Wolves. Maddie Kern drives it out. And it's 4-0. Ballpark can contain West Shamokin so far tonight. Back-to-back leading it off here in the 4th for West Shamokin. And Paula McCleister, the coach for Conemaugh Township, is going to make a change, or for Conemaugh Valley. She's going to make a change, and she will bring Ava Shellhammer, her first baseman, into the circle to pitch, evidently. And we'll see where Biter goes, if she goes over to first on a straight switch or not. So a pitching change here for Conemaugh Valley comes in the 4th after back-to-back home runs. Make it 4-0. Shellhammer is their flex player, and at first base for the first 3 innings of this game. She comes here in the 4th. Biter, we presume, is going to head on over to first. We'll watch and see where Maddie goes. Give us another chance to tell you about IRMC Primary Care at Nanny Glow, where Dr. Vijay Malhotra and Michael Jungwa, CRNP, are welcoming new primary care patients. Do you have a primary care physician? Because everybody should have one, to establish those baselines of health, to get your checkups, to get your physicals, all of those things that a primary care physician helps to keep track of with your health. Really, as it was described to me by one of the IRMC docs, it's really the first line of defense that you have in your health is your primary care physician. So, IRMC Primary Care at Nanny Glow is the place for you to go. Give them a call at 814-749-3572. IRMC Primary Care at Nannyglow, William Penn Avenue, Suite 3 in Nannyglow. Biter does go to first base, and so it's a straight switch. And Shellhammer on to pitch for Conemaugh Valley, with West Shamokin now leading 4-0, and Evie Grant's stepping in. Evie a fly out to center field her first time up, and she'll ground first pitch right to third base. And this throw bounces, and she'll beat it out. Toss throw across the infield. And a little bit too hot for Biter to handle as it bounced in the dirt. So reaching on the E is Grants, and Zoe Bennett will come to the plate. And the Wolves with 2 runs already in this inning. Still nobody out. Now a runner on first for Zoe Bennett, who walked her first time up. And then she was erased on the double play flyout, which wasn't a flyout because it was actually dropped, but then picked up, and she was forced at second base. A ball and no strikes now on Bennett, and the pitch. It's a ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Inning started with a home run by Cam Vandervoort. Maddie Kern then stepped up, and she cracked one. Back-to-back home runs here in the fourth. It's 4-0 West Shamokin, and the 1-1 pitch. This one is into the gap, and that'll get down for a base hit for the Wolves. 3rd hit of the inning. It went into the gap, but as soon as it hit that grass, it absolutely died. It is a single for Bennett, and Colby Elkin will come to the plate. She lifted that fly ball into right field that was dropped in the second. So she's 0 for 1 on the night. Runners on first and second, nobody out. 2 runs in the inning, and it's 4-0 West Shamokin. Bottom of the 4th, Heritage Conference Championship game in the dirt. Fielded nicely there by Belak. 1-0. Shellhammer, the windup and the pitch. And that one's grounded foul. 1-1. A ball and a strike, nobody out. Runners on first and second in the 4th. 4-0 West Shamokin, threatening to bust this one open. Shellhammer's pitch. And that's lined into left field. A base hit. The bases will be loaded. These are hard hit balls by West Shamokin. Bases loaded, nobody out. Lainey Gorley, a fly out to right field her first time up. The freshman steps in. And she's a good solid hitter. Shellhammer's pitch. Foul ball. No balls and a strike. Inning started with back-to-back home runs. An error and 2 singles have loaded the bases. Nobody out. And an 0-1 pitch on the way. Gorley fouls this one back. It's no balls, 2 strikes. On the West Shamokin left fielder. The 0-2. Grounded to short. Fielded there. They'll go to first. Run will score to make it 5-0 on the fielder's choice. So they'll cut down the runner at third base, 1 away. Runners on first and second. Avery Elkin is 1 for 1 and was hit by a pitch. Shellhammer's pitch fouled back. 3 in the inning, and West Shamokin leads it 5-0. They won last year's Heritage Conference Championship on this field 5-1. Shellhammer into the circle. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded toward short once more. And not able to field it in time. She bobbled it just a little bit. McCleister did, and the bases will be loaded. So I don't know that that really was an error, but a fielder's choice that was actually beat out. But the bases are loaded for Abby Kimmel, who has homered and flown out to center field. 1 away, and the freshman awaits. Fouls it back. McCleister fielded that ball cleanly. I don't think her third baseman was over to the bag in time, and she had to hold on to that ball. The 0-1. Kimmel will take a ball. It's 1-1. 5-0 in the fourth. Bases loaded and 1 out for West Shamokin. Shellhammer's pitch. This is a fly ball to the right side and out of play. One and 2 on Kimmel. Bases loaded. Shellhammer into the circle. Here comes the pitch. And that's a line drive, base hit into left field. Another run comes home. They waver around and headed for home, and scoring is the Wolves' Colby Elkin and Lainey Gorley. And it's 7-0. Abby Kimmel has driven in 3 runs in this game. Five in the inning. Leah Mondi to the plate. 1 out and runners on first and second. 7-0 West Shamokin. This one is grounded toward short. Over to first. Mondi will be out. 2 away. Runners now on second and third. Vandervoort comes to the plate. She homered to start this inning. Runners on second and third. 2 away. Vandervoort. High fly ball. Shortstop McCleister will make the catch, and that will end the inning. But the Wolves get 5. We've played 4 innings in this Heritage Conference Championship game. It's West Shamokin 7, Conemaugh Valley 0 on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
Back at Northern Cambria High School. Well, Northern Cambria's high school field, where it is 7-0 West Shamokin as we head to the top of the 5th inning. The Wolves with a 5-run fourth, 5 runs on 5 hits in that inning. including back-to-back home runs. Abby Kimmel with a 2-run single. Run scored on a ground out as well. And so the Wolves, with a comfortable lead, with still some more ball to play. Abigail Winkleman, the designated hitter for Conemaugh Valley, will step in. It's Winkleman, Stifler, and Ferguson, the scheduled hitters for the Blue Jays. They need some offense. Winkleman walked in her only plate appearance tonight, and she will ground the first pitch to Kimmel. Third baseman across the infield, 1 away. A lot of first pitch swinging here for the Blue Jays in this game. And some weak contact. They might serve themselves a little bit better by looking at a pitch or two to get a better read on it. Stifler popped up to the pitcher her first time up. This pitch is low for a ball. One and 0. And up high, ball 2. Leah Mondi has struck out 1, given up 2 hits. She has walked 2 in this game. She's been in control. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch from Mondi. Grounded toward third and foul. 2-2. 1 out in the 5th. 7-0. West Shamokin the lead. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. This 5th inning brought to you by IRMC and IRMC Primary Care at Nanny Glow. IRMC, better health, better life. Connie Ferguson steps in 0 for 2, a ground out to second and a foul out to first in her 2 at-bats. Center fielder for the Blue Jays, 2 outs, nobody on, and she'll take a strike. The 0-1 pitch, fouled back, and an 0-2 hole here for Ferguson. Blue Jays needing base runners, down 7-0 here in the 5th inning. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is down low for a ball. 1-2, 2 outs, nobody on here in the 5th. There's the pitch. That one is down the right field line and foul. It remains 1-2 with 2 away. Mondi. The pitch is low. 2-2 on Ferguson. Leah right back into the circle. 2 outs and nobody on here in the 5th. The 2-2 pitch. And did not get the call. It's full at 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way here from Mondi. And that is ball 4. Third walk issued of the night. Ferguson is on with 2 outs for McLeister, who's 1 out of 2. She singled in the first and a pop-up to shortstop in the 3rd inning. Bats in the 5th with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Mondi's pitch is fouled back. No balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Ball game in the 5th inning. 7-0 West Shamokin. Nobody, or rather 1 on and 2 outs. The Blue Jays' McLeister awaits the pitch. Off speed, grounded to Kimmel. Over to first, the stretch by McClafferty, and that is the 3rd out. We've played 4.5. It is 7-0 West Shamokin. It's Heritage Conference Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
The fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
We're back at Northern Cambria, where West Shamokin leads this softball championship game in the bottom of the 5th inning, 7-0. And in the baseball championship game happening at First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City, Conemaugh Township also undefeated, just as West Shamokin is, and both teams going for their 20th wins of the season. Township leading Marion Center by a score of 7-2. As the Golden Retrievers arrive here at Northern Cambria. First pitch of the bottom of the 5th to Maddie Kern, and she swings and misses. No balls and a strike on the West Shamokin right fielder. 1 for 2, a fly out to center field and a home run to deep left off the roof of the pavilion. Swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Shellhammer, the pitch. Staying alive is Kern with the foul off. No balls, 2 strikes. Karen leading off here in the 5th inning. And she'll ground this one to third. Toth, the throw over, and she beat it out. Oh my, they rung her up. Oh boy. So Kern is out 5-3. I'll just say that from deep center field, watching that play, looked like she beat it. But no. Evie Grants will step to the plate. 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored in the 4th. Bats here in the 5th. She's also flown out to center field here in this game. One away, nobody on here in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Grants. Shellhammer's pitch. Fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. One away and nobody on here in the 5th for West Shamokin, leading 7-0. Into the circle again, and here's the pitch. Grounded toward third and foul. Evie, a sophomore. In there again. An 0-2 pitch on the way. High fly ball to left. Poborski is over and makes the catch. Two away for Zoe Bennett. A walk and a base hit in her 2 plate appearances tonight. Nobody on. 2 away. Bennett will take a strike. And the 0-1 pitch down low. 1-1. Inning started with a ground out by Kern to third base. High fly out to left field by Evie Grants. Now Bennett bats. 1-1 with 2 away. And she'll ground this one foul. In there again. 1-2. The pitch. Bennett. Drive to field, and there to make the catch is Ferguson, and that'll end the inning. Nice play. Ferguson is a really nice center fielder for Conemaugh Township. That'll end the 5th inning. West Shamokin leads it 7-0. It's Heritage Conference Championship Softball on Renda Digital TV.
A fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
Do you know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chalakta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
Top half of the 6th inning. Conemaugh Valley in a 7-0 hole here. The Blue Jays need to get some offense and get it quickly. Megan Belak, Maddie Biter, Lane Poborski, the scheduled hitters. Belak, the catcher, is 0 for 2. A fly out to right, a ground out to third. It's a ball and no strikes, Liam Mondi. And the pitch is ball 2. West Shamokin with 3 home runs in this ball game tonight. Two balls and no strikes. This one into right field, and Kern made a brilliant diving catch. Maddie Kern ranges to her left and makes a diving catch. Belak is the first out of the 6th inning. Maddie Biter comes to the plate after Maddie Kern makes the play. 1 away. Biter 0 for 1 with a walk. Also grounded out to shortstop. Mondy's pitch is in the dirt. A ball and no strikes. One and 0 in the pitch. Grounded toward third. Kimmel fields it cleanly. Over to first. 2 away. Sure-handed at third base. Abby Kimmel. That's her 5th assist of the night. She's also recorded a putout on a foul ball. Poborski bats 0 for 2, grounded to third and fouled out to third. She will take a strike. It is 0-1 with 2 outs and nobody on here in the 6th. A 7-0 lead for West Shamokin. And the 0-1 pitch to Poborski. Popped up. Vandervoort chases over, but that is out of play. It's no balls, 2 strikes. McClafferty coming in from first base there. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th. Mondi. Check the wristband, and here's the pitch. Up high. It is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Poborski. Trying to work her way back into this count. It's now 2-2. And Mondy's pitch. Grounded toward third. It's actually in the hole. It's short. What a nice play there by Avery Elkin. Fields the backhander. Guns it over to first and McClafferty. And that ends the top of the 6th inning. 7-0 West Shamokin. It's Heritage Conference Softball Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
One more time, I want to tell you about IRMC Primary Care at Naniglow. Dr. Vijay Malhotra and Michael Jungwa, CRNP, are welcoming new primary care patients. Give them a call at 814-749-3572. If you don't have a primary care physician, you know you should have one. these are the guys to call. William Penn Avenue, Suite 3 in Nannyglow, IRMC Primary Care at Nannyglow, and you get all the power of IRMC behind you as well, and that's substantial power. 7-0 West Shamokin in the bottom of the 6th inning of this championship game, and for the Wolves, Colby Elkin, Laney Gorley, and Avery Elkin, the scheduled hitters. On first pitch swinging, and Colby Elkin will ground a single into center field. So the leadoff hitter on again, Elkin's second hit of the night. She's 2 for 3. Gorley comes to the plate, 0 for 2, reached base on a fielder's choice and scored. So Gorley is due. And she'll swing and miss for strike one. Shellhammer came in that 4th inning after the back-to-back home runs to lead it off. And she's allowed 3. 2 earned. Squaring around to bunt and then taking a seat is Laney Gorley as that pitch was up and in. Seven nothing West Shamokin. And the Wolves 3 outs away from their 2nd straight Heritage Conference championship. That's a ball. Gorley back in there. 2 balls and a strike on the Wolves left fielder. The pitch, she squares around. She gets the bunt down, but it hits her while she's still in the batter's box. So that's just a foul ball. And it's 2-2. And we're reset now. Nobody out, 1 on. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Gorley. It's outside for a ball. Count goes full. Avery Elkin waiting on deck. And the pitch. And that is popped up. Shellhammer gives chase. The catcher, Belak, had lost the ball. Shellhammer couldn't catch up to it. It was only about 5 feet away from where Belak was, but she had no idea that it was there. So it falls harmlessly. The count remains at 3-2, and Gorley is right back in there. Another payoff pitch on the way from Shellhammer. And grounded toward second base. Over to second, and they're going to say she's safe because she dropped the ball. The shuffle is going to be an E6. Gorley will reach on the fielder's choice, and 2 on and nobody out now for Avery Elkin. And an appeal here from Paula McCleister. She wants to say that on the play at second base, the shortstop had the ball long enough before dropping it to record the out. She might have a good point. The headfirst dive by Colby Elkin into the bag. Now all 4 umpires are going to discuss this. Question being, with that much of a delay, any umpire could have overruled the play that was called. Well, when they talk about it this long, it sort of makes you feel like they're going to reverse the call. Let's find out. They continue to discuss it. And doesn't look like anybody's making a signal. They're going to go over and talk to Paula McCleister. And did they just rule her out? I believe they did. They did. So they ruled that she did have the ball in hand long enough. So runner on first and one away now. They do reverse the call. Elkin goes back to the dugout. Avery Elkin to the plate. Grounds it to third. Toth fumbles the ball. And that is an error. To put runners on first and second for West Shamokin. And Abby Kimmel to the plate. She is 2 for 3 with a home run and a 2-run single. She's driven in 3. She's got runners on first and second and 1 out. Here in the 6th, her team leading 7-0. The freshman Kimmel has had a big night. And she'll swing at this first pitch. Into left field it goes. A base hit. Rounding the bag and heading for home, Gorley will score. Four RBIs on the night for Abby Kimmel. And it's 8-0 West Shamokin. And Paula McCleister walking out slowly to the mound once more. Does she make another change? She is talking to Toth, I believe. Now she has a conversation with Biter, who was the starting pitcher tonight. And you would think now she's talking to each individual player. Shellhammer, the pitcher, engaged right now. The home plate umpire needs to come out and break this up and get this game going again. Back and forth she goes. Back over to Toth. And now back to Shellhammer. This is as long a conversation as you're ever going to see. And I believe the end result is Shellhammer will remain in the circle. Okay. So 8-0 West Shamokin. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And Leah Mondi to the plate. Leah, outstanding on the circle tonight, but hitless at the plate. And she'll look at strike one. Leah struck out in the first. Line drive that was taken off the shoe tops by Poborski in left field, and she turned that into a double play, and then a ground out to short. No balls and a strike on Mondi now. We're on 2 on. This one is grounded right back to the pitcher, Shellhammer, over to first. She gets the out. Runners move up. Second and third, and Cameron Vandervoort to the plate. Now, if Cameron should get a hit here, real strong possibility that 2 runners would score, and that would end the game. Vandervoort, 1 for 3 with a home run. And she'll chop this one into right field. That's a base hit. Rounding the third base bag and scoring for West Shamokin and clinching this championship is Abby Kimmel. And the West Shamokin Wolves, with their 10th run of this game, and the ball game is over. West Shamokin is the Heritage Conference softball champion once more. Vandervoort, the chopper into right field, drives in 2. And that ends this softball championship game. The Wolves win it 10-0, their second straight championship over Conemaugh Valley. And post-game comments coming next. You are watching Heritage Conference Championship action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
Altoona, it doesn't get better than this.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
For the second straight season, the West Shamokin Wolves have defeated the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays in the Heritage Conference Softball Championship game at Northern Cambria. Last year, 5-1. This year, 10-0. The totals in the game: West Shamokin 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Conemaugh Valley no runs, 1 hit. That was the second batter of the game, and 2 errors. The Wolves win it in 6 innings. And in the game for the Wolves, the freshman Abby Kimmel, with 4 runs driven in. It was a spectacular night for her. A home run, a 2-run single, and a run-scoring single. The Wolves now posing for pictures, and our John Smathers is going to try to get up there in time and not get there in time to take the picture that he's wanting. Gary Stewart, the head coach of the Wolves, is expected to come out and join us, and so we're anticipating that. Meanwhile, we're going to come back and run down the box score for you, tell you what happened in this softball game here tonight between the West Shamokin Wolves and the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays in the Heritage Conference Championship. That's coming up as we continue here on Renda Digital TV.
Life is full of rocks, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Got a fever and the Mitsubishi Giants got the cure. At 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona, everybody qualifies for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in discounts on your new Mitsubishi purchase. Plus, you get free, yeah, I said free, scheduled maintenance and the best warranty on the planet. Pick up your prescription today at the Mitsubishi Giant. Nobody stocks more, nobody sells for less.
It doesn't get better than this.
Do you know what?
Back at Northern Cambria, where the West Shamokin Wolves have just clinched their second consecutive Heritage Conference Championship with a 10-0 victory over the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays. Trying to back a bus out of here, but there's a vehicle that is blocking the pathway. And we just heard a chorus of people saying, "You're about to hit that car." So thankfully that did not occur. They managed to avoid that. We're expecting that Gary Stewart, the head coach of the Wolves, will come out and visit with us. Meanwhile, let's give you the box here for West Shamokin. Avery Elkin, the leadoff hitter in the softball game tonight, was 1 for 3. She was hit by a pitch. She reached on an error. She singled and grounded into a fielder's choice, scored 2 runs. Abby Kimmel, the freshman, was 3 for 4 on the night. A solo home run, a 2-run single, and a run-scoring single in that decisive 6th inning. Kimmel scored the final run of the softball game. And so she had a tremendous night at 3 for 4 and 4 RBIs. Leah Mondi, 0 for 4 in the batting box, but Leah was, of course, the winning pitcher here tonight. Cam Vandervoort was 2 for 4, the game-winning 2 RBI single, or the game-ending 2 RBI single, I guess would be the best way to put it. She also hit a solo home run in this game. The Wolves with back-to-back home runs to lead off the 4th. Maddie Kern was the second of those players to homer. Hers to deep left field. She was 1 for 3 with the run scored and the RBI. Evie Grants, she was 0 for 3 but reached on an error and scored. Zoe Bennett was 1 for 2 and also walked. Colby Elkin in this game was 2 for 3 and she also scored a run. Lainey Gorley was 0 for 3 but reached twice on fielder's choices, and she scored twice in the game as well for West Shamokin. And for Leah Mondi in the circle tonight, probably the quietest one hitter you're ever going to hear. She went through 6 innings and she gave up she gave up 2 hits. I missed one there in the 4th inning, so let me put that on their total for Conemaugh Valley. So she gave up 2 hits in this game, and Leah on the night struck out 2, and she walked 3. Yeah, that's the total for Leah in the circle for West Shamokin. Kylie Ferguson, 0 for 2 with the walk for Conemaugh Valley. Maddie McCleister was 1 for 3. Megan Belak was 0 for 3. Maddie Biter, 0 for 2 with a walk. Lane Poborski was 0 for 3. Danny Toth was 1 for 2. Kendra Dietz was 0 for 2. Abby Winkleman was 0 for 1 with a walk, and Allison Stifler was 0 for 2 for Conemaugh Valley. And so the West Shamokin Wolves, a 10-0 victory for them over the Conemaugh Valley Blue Jays, and their second straight Heritage Conference Championship for the Wolves. We are back with more of our post-game here tonight, and we want to thank once again our 2 co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi, it doesn't get better than this, and, of course, 5-Star Power Sports, Yamaha, the ride of your life. We're back with more of our post-game here on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
We're back at Northern Cambria. West Shamokin is again the Heritage Conference champion at 10-0, 10-0, I should say. The win here tonight over Conemaugh Valley. Gary Stewart, the head coach of the Wolves. Coach, I said that was the quietest two-hitter Leah's probably ever thrown in her life. There was so much hitting going on that you didn't notice what a great job she was doing in the circle.
Oh, yeah, we always notice. It may not look like it, but we notice what she's doing. She's a phenomenal kid out there.
How is it to have such team leaders that have been through championship softball before, and then you bring along freshmen, and they fold right into the lineup, and you don't miss a beat, do you?
No, no. It's the group of freshmen have really been top notch this year. I don't even know how to say it. I mean, they will outwork anyone. They are tough. And
well, they're natural athletes, number
yes,
one,
absolutely.
And we saw that in the volleyball and the basketball seasons. So they have that natural athletic talent, but then they have developed it, and that talks to the program and the fact that they're coached up. I'm sure AAU ball probably has a lot to do with that, or maybe it's not AAU in softball.
Right.
But the U14s, the U10, all of those things, and we know they played championship softball at that level too.
Absolutely.
So they come to you well prepared.
Yes, they're ready. I was looking for them to be a little slow starting, but they come in and they were on it. They were on it, and they.
Coach, every manager of every ball team is a genius when he hits 3 home runs out of the ballpark, and that happened again in this game, just like last year when Cam got you started with the big home run in the first inning. That happened again tonight.
Yeah, Abby and then Cam and Maddie. It was neat. It makes me be able to take a deep breath down there and like a sigh, relax a little bit, but. Yeah, it was nice to see that tonight because we haven't hit a ton of home runs this year, so it was nice that they come tonight. I just said to Jason and Tom them the other night, I said, we haven't hit any home runs this year. I said, maybe now's the time they'll start coming in the playoffs just in time.
There you go. Well, why not? One of the things about this game as well, and Maddie's play in right field really exemplified that. The play of Abby at third base and it's short with Avery. I mean, you're a really good fielding team.
Oh yeah, that was one thing we specifically identified as a problem last year, and we worked our butts off this winter inside, and then this spring, and hey, they've cut the errors down tremendously. I think we have 8 all season. So last year we were up in the 40s. So that's. Yeah.
Wow. Well, the glove is only a part of the defense. The throw is just as important. You don't complete the play without the throw, and they're really accurate.
Yeah, and the ones that aren't accurate, Briar's a wall over there, and she's just sucking up everything, and it's awesome. I mean, it's unreal.
Coach, these girls, as we said, they've played a lot of championship-level softball over these last few years, and I know they must be a joy to coach. And you'll soon be heading into the District 6 playoffs and doing so with the head of steam. Getting to 20 wins in any season, but doing it undefeated in your first 20 games, that's a really special accomplishment by these girls.
It is, and they worked hard for it, and we set that goal out for them because we knew what we had coming in. And I said, we should be able to do this. And I set that as one of their goals, and by God, they got it.
They absolutely did, and on they move, and I know that they have great goals yet to reach in this season. Congratulations on being Heritage Conference champions once again.
Thank you.
Gary Stewart and the West Shamokin Wolves, they are the champions of the Heritage Conference. We're going to come back and wrap this up after we take one more time out here on Renda Digital TV.
MC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Life is full throttle, run wide open from start to finish. You're an adrenaline junkie. On or off the road, Yamaha builds it. You want it? 5-Star Power Sports has got it. Destination Duncansville. 5-Star's got a huge selection of Yamaha bikes, quads, side-by-sides, watercraft, snowmobiles, plus parts and accessories. Huge selection means high volume. High volume means super low prices. 5-Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
5-Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
The West Shamokin Wolves are the Heritage Conference champions. A 10-0 victory over Conemaugh Valley tonight. 2 runs in the first inning for West Shamokin after Avery Elkin was hit by a pitch. Abby Kimmel with a 2-run home run, and it stayed 2-0 into the 4th when Cam Vandervoort led off the inning with a home run. Maddie Kern made it back-to-back dingers as she hit a home run, and then the Wolves strung together some hits with some timely errors, or untimely if you happen to be from Conemaugh Valley's blueprint. Evie Grants reached on an error. Zoe Bennett a single, and then later in the inning, singles by Colby Elkin and by Abby Kimmel. That was a 2-run single, and the Wolves had themselves a 7-0 lead at the end of 4 innings, and then 3 in the 6th for the Wolves to make it 10-0 and end the game. Leadoff single for Colby Elkin. She was erased on a fielder's choice, but Gorley on first. Avery Elkin reached on an error, and then Abby Kimmel with a base hit that plated a run, and that made it 8-0. And then Cam Vandervoort came to the plate and drove in 2 runs with her base hit, and that ended the game at 10-0. The Wolves are the Heritage Conference champions once again. Thanks to you for joining us. Thanks to the broadcast production team for making it happen here tonight, Nathan and John. And thanks to our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi. It doesn't get better than this. And 5-Star Power Sports Yamaha, the ride of your life. 10-0. The Wolves win the Heritage Conference Championship on... Oh, there's Dan. Hey, nice to see you, the athletic director here at Northern Cambria, who did such a fabulous job and did not try to leap the fence this year. Everything came together. Appreciate your help, man. Dan is such a fantastic hard worker here at Northern Cambria. He knows how to do the job, and we thank him. We thank you for joining us. This has been Heritage Conference Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.